This is a video all about what YouTube golf coaches are not telling you. And that's not a hate. I think they're all absolutely brilliant. But I know what I'm going to show you today will help you a lot. But why is it going to help you? Well, you're going to improve your overall game. You're actually going to practice the right areas. And the biggest thing, we all forget, golf is a game. You're actually going to start to enjoy it a little bit more. Okay, hybrid off this tee, 16th here at Cavendish. Down the left side is key. There's nothing you can't enjoy about that. Okay, so I don't know if you even noticed that first tee shot. When you're out on the golf course, just play golf. So if you're fading it a bit on the day, play with that fade. If you're drawing it or hooking it a bit on that day, play with it. This is key, right? Your practice is for the range. That's where you work on your swing. Your golf course is for playing. Number 2, wedges, wedges, wedges. And let's just show you what wedges I've got. So, specialist wedges, that's dirty from the course fog, 54, 50 and 58. So a real good variation, 4 degrees of gapping between each. Find out how far each of your wedges go and just do this at the range. 9 o'clock swing with each, so that would be this position, and a full swing with each. Then if you've got 3 wedges, you have 6 yardages. It's going to cover the spectrum of all you need. So you get on a wedge shot just like I have here, coming into 16, I know how far that's going to pitch. I've got some confidence in what I'm about to do. So this is going to be 9 o'clock, 54 for me. This is class, this green. It looks like you're hitting into the valley. Okay, practice that 9 o'clock. Picture in there. Be the baby. Woo -hoo. Absolutely Billy Worthek. I didn't think I'd hit it that well with it so far below my feet. That's why I'm so excited. There's the green, where the flag is. And right back up there is where we started. So quite a lot downhill and a bit of a slope on that as well. Hence why it's below my feet. Point number 3 is actually practicing with a bit of a game. When I was practicing full time and that's all I used to do, this is how I actually made practice way more enjoyable. And it reduces the pressure you have on yourself when you're out on the golf course, because when you're practicing, you're emulating what that is. Okay, so this is a game on the side of the screen here. I call it par 18. You're gonna choose 9 chips, 3 easy, 3 medium, 3 hard, 2 is par. You're gonna try and get them up and down. Keep your score. Even if you do bad the first time round, don't worry, have another go. It's about you improving your score. So just like this, let's chip this one down, see if we can make a par. Whew. So there you go, practice under pressure, and just pause this video now. On the side of the screen, we are gonna have the actual game, so you can pause the video, copy it out, and then use it. Let's get on to the final point, point number 4. So I was gonna do this one on a tee, but I figured most of us will probably have a pre-shot routine already when we're hitting a driver. The one thing we forget is being a bit blasé about a chip. So really simple, you've got your practice zone, you've got your playing zone. In my practice zone, I would be standing here creating some practice swings. 1, thinking about my technique. So for me, is keeping the shaft angle a bit steeper. Okay, stops that club digging. The second practice swing, I'd be looking towards target, trying to figure out what I've got to put into the shot to get it to land where I want it to land. Like if you were throwing an apple right into the bin. So that by that time, you've sort of stepped into your playing zone, you're over it, your weight's slightly left, you have 1 look to target, and you can pull the trigger. You've got that confidence that you've done your homework. Now time to play. Gosh, I feel a right idiot. I said there was 4, but there's actually 5, and it's probably one of the most important points of the video. Warming up. I tell my dad to do it, I tell my dad's mates to do it, I tell my mates to do it, and they have noticed a real difference because they're not getting to the 4th hole and feel like, oh, I'm ready to go. They're actually ready to go from the first. So all I would do is recommend this, right? Few stretches, okay? Really nice and simple, doesn't have to be anything sort of out of this extraordinary, and something's better than nothing. A few stretches like you can see here, then hitting a few putts across the putting green, testing different slopes, trying out the short ones, the little tiddlers that you know you should always make. And also going into the nets, hitting a few drives, hitting a few iron shots, and even some chips. You're then ready to go, not ready to go at the 4th hole, you're ready to go from hole 1, tee 1, ball 1. So I really do hope you found this useful. We've gone through just playing golf, understanding how far your wedges go, actually then practicing with some purpose, pre-shot routine, and finally, what I think is probably the most important, warming up. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, it helps me. It means we can go to some cracking places like this, like Cavendish. Hit that thumbs up button and join this team by subscribing. See you tomorrow.